Well, good morning, everybody. I hope you enjoyed those pictures of Haddington. As you can tell, we are out now in East Lothian looking for the better weather, and we find ourselves here at Athelstaneford in East Lothian. And Athelstaneford is pretty important in Scottish history because this is where the Scottish flag story began. So way back in 832 on this very field there was a battle between the Picts and the Angles who had come up from the south. And the night before the battle, the king of the Picts, King Angus II, he had a vision from St. Andrew, who was crucified on a diagonal cross, that they would be victorious the next day in the battle against the Angles. So in the morning when the Pictish army awoke, they saw a white cross on the blue sky made from the clouds and took that as a symbol from St. Andrew for victory, which of course they did go on to win that battle and banish the Angles and their leader Athelstan back south. Athelstan himself was killed just near here at a river crossing, and that is why this particular village is called Athelstaneford, ford being another word for a crossing of a river or a stream. So a very important part of our history here at Athelstaneford, and of course it does go all the way back to that battle in 832 and gives Scotland one of the oldest flags in Europe, closely contested by Denmark, who also has a flag of 1,000+ years old. But nevertheless, it's a quiet, unassuming place, but really quite an important place in history when we think about it, that this is where the flag came from. So unfortunately there's not a blue sky with a white cross today. We've got a grey sky with a patchy cloud, but we can still imagine the scene. And in case you're wondering about the little hill over in the distance there, well, that's North Berwick Law, over the town of North Berwick, and there's an easy path up to the top of there. On a nice day you can get beautiful views over to Fife and all around East Lothian, and we are heading that way, but it will depend on the weather once we get over there to see if it's worth the effort or not today. But otherwise, beautiful scenery all around East Lothian, and if I was going to find a sunny spot in the corner of Scotland now in November, probably East Lothian was the best place to come. So I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of history here at Athelstaneford, and next time you see a Scottish flag you'll know a little bit of where it came from. So catch you later.